Hi my friends, and welcome to Yoga with Irmi. This is a short practice to take a break, take a yoga break in your busy day. It's also a good way to start your day or end your day. And we start seated as always. Come into the seated easy pose, and you can take a pillow or two to help yourself to support your knees on each side. Also helpful to take a pillow under your seat and lift up. And as you can see, the legs start to flare open more naturally. And you can also use the pillows here. And we start to settle in for a little bit. Just relax now. Let the hands rest on the knees, either with the palms facing up or down. If you face the palms up, you can touch your thumbs and index fingers together into a mudra, and that helps to spiral the arms and shoulders open and just helps to relax into the seat a little bit more. And imagine how the hip bones drop forward, so the pelvis slightly drops forward, letting the lower back curve into its natural curve a little bit more, and then the rest of the spine is just rising nice and naturally up to the skull. You can roll the head a little bit from side to side to loosen the neck, and then come back to center. It's also helpful to imagine that on top of your head is an invisible string attached that gently pulls you up, and that allows the spine to rise and just come into a comfortable seated position. You can close your eyes now if you like, and let's just take a few moments to settle in, arrive on the mat and in the body. Drawing the breath in through the nose. Traditionally, we inhale and exhale through the nose in yoga. If your nose is obstructed, you can of course breathe through your mouth. And we settle in, feeling the breath coming into the body. Maybe you feel the belly moving forward on the inhale, and you can help the exhale by pulling the belly gently towards the spine. Let the arms get heavy, the shoulders, the hands and fingers. Feel your knees flare open, the hips. The face starts to relax, the forehead smoothens out, and the eyes may be gently closed. The lips may be slightly separated to let the mouth relax, the jaw, and the throat, neck, and thyroid. You also can let the tongue drop to the floor of the mouth. It is a muscle, so it also can relax. So slowly we sink into the body, following the breath, relaxing and calming the system. And on the next inhale, let's draw the arms out and up and take a big stretch, stretching the arms, hands touch. And exhale, float side to side, palms facing down. The arms reach backwards a little bit to help open the chest. Take a breath here. And inhale out and up, reach, hands touch. And And exhale, float side to side. Take a breath. And let's go one more time. Inhale, reaching on the way up, hands touch. This time we bring the fingers together, interlace them, and then turn the palms up on the exhale. Stretching the wrists, hands, and fingers a little bit differently, and the shoulders. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, reach the palms a little higher. On the exhale, we come forward and down, so stretching the palms forward, and with it the arms and the shoulders stretch. And let's come all the way down. Take a breath, but hold the position. And inhale, forward and up. Reach, palms face up. Bring the arms alongside your ears if you can. And exhale, forward and down, stretching the arms and hands and wrists. Slowly bringing the hands down. Pause, take a breath, hold the pose. And let's go one more time. Inhale, forward and up. Alongside the ears with the arms, reach the palms high. Feel the arms extending the spine upwards. So we're not only stretching the arms here, but also the spine. On the exhale, release the hands and let them come sideways, palms facing down. Now we keep the movement, so we're gonna this time on the inhale come forward and up. So drawing a circle on each side with each arm. Exhale, arms come back and down. So a big opening in the front body. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale, back and down. Floating the arms. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale, back and down, gently opening the shoulders. And pause. And we go the other direction. Inhale, back and up. Breathing through the nose if you can. And exhale, forward and down. Inhale, back and up. And exhale, forward and down. Let's go one more time. Inhale, back and up. And exhale, forward and down. And let the hands rest this time on your knees, however you are comfortable with. Let's take a breath here. Let the shoulders drop a little bit more. And the arms and fingers, so we're creating space in the neck, in the rib cage, in the lungs. Okay, let's bring the pillows aside. And we're gonna go into the table pose. So we come onto the hands and knees. Hands are under the shoulders, shoulder width apart. Knees under the hips, hip width apart. And let's go into the cat lift. On the inhale, roll the spine down and the chin up. Arms are nice and long. Feel the palms and fingers pressing into the floor. So you really feel the stretch in your arms and shoulders also. Exhale, chin to the chest, cat stretch, pull the belly in, lengthen the arms, let the head hang, tuck the chin forward. Inhale, cat lift. And exhale, cat stretch, gently massaging the spine. Inhale, cat lift. And this time on the exhale, curl your toes. Bring the hips back and up into downward facing dog. Now here you want to soften your knees right away. Probably the heels are coming off the mat, which is totally fine. You want to bring the hips as high as you can. And the hands press forward and away from you. And that allows the arms, the shoulders, and the spine to stretch nice and deep. Inhale, come onto the knees, cat lift. Chin up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now I give you another option here. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can walk your feet a little bit back and come into up dog, which is hovering the body over the floor. Also the chin comes slightly up. So this is a back bend, and the cat lift is a back bend, which would be the modification. Exhale, we send the hips up and back into down dog. Inhale, cat lift or up dog, so you can go either with the knees down to the floor or hover the body over the floor. Exhale, wherever you are, up into down dog. Inhale, up dog or cat lift, so pick the pose that suits you. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, hips come high. And exhale, come onto the knees. Bring the hands into the corner of your mat. Now maybe you need to walk a little bit back with the knees. The knees are under the hips. The arms are nice and long. And let's bring the forehead to the floor. And let's stretch the upper body. And also now we're letting the head rest. The forehead sinks into the mat, into the earth. And release with every exhale. Tension and worries, let it go when you exhale. Now the forehead against the earth is very calming, and it releases the mind. It's a really good way to get out of the head and let the mind just relax, calm and balanced. And inhale and exhale one more time here. Next inhale, we bring the head up. Bring the hands back under the shoulders, back into table. Curl the toes and let's send the hips up into down dog. Hips high, soften the knees. Take a breath. Now let's walk the hands back to the feet. And let's come into the forward bend. So just simply keep the torso hanging here. Bend your knees as much as you need to so you can touch the floor. If you have a hard time coming down, you can use a pillow, or if you have a yoga block. But a pillow works fine, so you can rest the hands somewhere. And the head is dropping. Knees are slightly bent, so the torso can drop and relax. And deep breath here. Inhale onto the fingertips or your legs, flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, we roll up now. So the arms are loose, the torso, the head. And keep the knees bent. So you really feel your feet, you feel the tummy, pull the belly in. And with the strength of the feet and with the core, we roll the spine up. Nice and slow, massaging it up. Hands come to the chest into prayer position. Take a breath here. Sink into the feet. Relax. Let the shoulders drop. And just take a moment to feel your body. Feel the feet, your breath, your hands. Just become aware of where you stand. Aware of your breath. And a little bit more aware of your center. And release the hands. I'm going to turn forward so you can see me better. So basically we stay where we are with the feet hip width. And now let's just bring the head forward, drop the chin to the chest, arms are loose, knees soft. And let's roll the head over to the right side, right ear, right shoulder. And then back, chin up. If you have a neck injury or any problem with your neck, you can stay on the right side for now. And whoever, if you want to go back, roll back and then roll over to the left or drop over to the left if you stayed on the right. And forward. Let's go one more time, right? Back if you can, or stay on the right, and everybody to the left. And forward, pause, and take a breath. Now let's go the other way, left ear, left shoulder. Back if you can, over to the right. And forward, and one more time to the left, and back, and right, and forward, pause, take a breath, and let the head come back to neutral. Take an inhale and an exhale. Maybe wiggle the shoulders and arms and head a little bit. Good. Let's bring the feet a little bit closer together, maybe an inch or two apart. And let's go into a balancing pose. Very simple. Balancing poses create a lot of focus in the mind and strength in the body, especially in the legs. So let's shift over onto the right foot by bending the left knee slightly. And then just bring the left knee up, grab a hold of your shin, pull the knee up, and bring the sternum forward so the chest is free and open. And exhale, come down. Let's go over to the other side. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. And exhale down, inhale right, and exhale down. Let's go one more round. Inhale left, exhale down, inhale right, and exhale down. Take a breath. Next inhale, we bring the arms out and up into a Y shape. So really stretch the arms, stretch the fingers apart. So lots of energy into the hands and the fingers. And now roll onto the balls of your feet if you like and can. If not, you can stay on the flats of your feet. Again, balancing and also stretching the feet out. Exhale, roll down on your feet and let the arms sink. Back into mountain pose, take a breath. Notice how the breath is getting deeper, more even, more calming, more expanding in the body. So that is what calms us down now. Let's go again. Inhale wide and up onto the toes, balls of the feet I should say. Stretch the fingers apart. So we're stretching the extremities, the arms, legs, toes and fingers. And exhale, float down simultaneously with the arms and feet. And back to mountain. Take a breath. Now let's simply bend the knees and we come down into a squat. Just bring your hands forward so you can be stable, and then bring them behind and bring the seat back to the floor. Take a pillow again, or to lift up or support the knees. I'm gonna stay here, and let's take a little time here to relax again and meditate. Bring the attention inwards. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Let the arms sink. Your hands and fingers. You can turn the palms up again if you like into a mudra. And let's just sit here for a little bit. Softening the face. Softening the lips. Softening the eyes. Feel your breath coming in through the nose. Maybe you can feel the belly movement now a little bit better. So we want to focus the mind's eye to the breathing, to the belly movement. Calming, soothing, and relaxing the entire system. Settling down a little bit more. Feel your arms and shoulders drop a little bit more. Feel the knees flaring open a little bit more. Feel the hands opening a little bit more. Take a deep breath. Just feel the body much softer, the mind a lot calmer, the thoughts a lot slower. Keep the mind focused on the belly. If you notice the mind starts to wander off into the future or into the past, when you notice it, just gently call it back to the belly movement, which is the movement of the breath. So it's quite normal for the mind to try to go other places. It's very easy to go, into the past, what you did before, or into the future, what you have to do next. And the art here is to really notice that when it happens, and then just gently, come back to the breath. Just like when you call a child that runs off, you just call it gently back and come back to the focal point, to the belly. And this is really the practice of meditation. Learning to direct the mind into the direction you want it to go. And in this case, we want it to go inwards, focusing on the belly movement, on the breath. Now, if you, want to lay down and come into the corpse pose, that's an option too. You can stay in the seated pose, but if you feel like it would be more relaxing for you to lay down, just come forward with the legs And then just simply roll down onto the floor. Maybe you can come down without the help of your hands here. If you need the hands, please use them. And come all the way to the floor. And we let the feet flare open, the width of the mat, the palms facing up. Tuck the chin forward so the neck is long and protected. You can close the eyes again if you like. If you need to loosen the neck, you can roll the head from side to side. Come back to center. Deep inhale and exhale. And let's sink into the floor, into the earth. Letting everything go, letting the body open a little bit more. Feel your hip joints opening a little bit more, the shoulder joints rolling open. Imagine the tailbone flaring out onto the floor. Usually the tailbone is slightly curled under, which can be a stressful situation for the spine. So here now in the corpse pose, we can let the tailbone straighten out and flare to the floor. And again, focusing on the belly movement, on the breath. Let the lips slightly separate. So the lips, the tongue, the mouth, the jaw, the whole lower part of the face, the neck, throat and thyroid can relax. Following the breath with every inhale and exhale. And you can stay here as long as you like. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes is even better. Just letting the poses now be integrated into the system and really enjoying and cherishing the relaxation. And I'm going to say goodbye for now. Thanks for practicing with me. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. I see you next time. Namaste.